Hi, my name is Gayatri Menon, and I'm going to explain to you my Lab3 on magnets. Basically, the purpose of this lab was to measure how the strength of magnetic field varies with distance from the magnet. This magnetic field was produced from a bar magnet. To measure the magnetic field, I used the Tesla meter app and compensated for magnetic north by orienting my phone in the correct direction. I was unable to do this outside, thus my values may vary as there were electronic devices around me that may have influenced the magnetic field overall. One risk and assumption that I had to make was trying to find the location of the magnetometer chip on my phone. I was unable to know if this was accurate because when moving my phone perpendicular to the piece of tape, I had to assume that I actually was able to keep it perpendicular. Human error may have occurred as the phone may have tilted when I moved it up and down. The following table shows all my results for my experiment. As you can see, my results were pretty consistent and gave me a line of best fit that seemed pretty accurate when natural logs were applied to it. My values for the off-axis field also seemed to make sense, as when I used these values to calculate my magnetic moment, I got a value that seemed respectable and within the range expected. Using my intercept and the gradient from my graph in the previous slide, I was able to calculate my value for the magnetic moment, which was 6.68. I then used the GlowScript starter code given and used it to calculate various values of the magnetic field at different positions compared to the magnet. As you can see, in this picture, the magnetic field goes in different directions depending on what axis it's on and where the observation point is compared to the origin, which in this case would be the magnet, which is the white center. If I had not compensated for Earth's magnetic north, the values I would have gotten for this experiment would have been different, as the magnetic field from the magnet would have interfered with the magnetic field from the Earth. Although this change would have been minuscule, on a smaller scale, it could have been noticeable. It would have also changed the directions of the magnetic field at different points compared to the magnet. It would have resulted in a different GlowScript model as shown in the last slide, and thus would have given me different values of the magnetic moment as well. If we had stuck two magnets together, yet still compensated for Earth's magnetic north, we would have gotten, although the same direction of the magnetic field, different values, due to the fact that the new magnet now creates a new magnetic field that interacts with the first. Thank you!